In this video, I'm going to break down the exact bottleneck that you and other online service business owners like coaches, consultants, agency owners are most likely experiencing in their business right now, and it's preventing them from scaling, right? It's a very common problem that I see with people that basically come to us before they start working with us. It's very, very common. So in this video, I want to break down what that problem is, how you can solve it, and yeah, we can go from there. But if you don't know me already, my name is Reuben Shears. I have an online funnel building agency that I'm kind of building and scaling in public in these daily update videos, trying to provide you as much value as possible, a little bit of strategy that you can copy in snippets, like I say, on a daily basis. So without further ado, let's dive into the mirror ball and continue that daily streak of posting YouTube videos. So most online service business owners, specifically in the coaching kind of agency space, have a funnel that looks like this, right? So they'll have traffic, and that will come from like an IG personal brand or a LinkedIn personal brand. That's fine. That's perfect. That's great. You're getting attention and eyeballs onto your offering. However, what they do is in their link in bio, they will just have a Calendly like page, like a booking page, right? And that's the end of the funnel. That's it. Like people book in and they hope that they close them on these calls, which means there's actually a lot of room for improvement in this funnel. That's the positive from all of this, is that if your funnel looks a little bit like this right now, traffic from IG and LinkedIn going to the Calendly page, you could make so much more money. And I always say this about funnels, is that if you somehow 2x a metric in the business, be that like a show rate, a conversion rate, a close rate, etc., then you will literally double the business from doing that, right? Because those metrics are percentages. There's not many other places other than in the funnel where you can do something like this. So the idea is to give you a lever that you can just pull right now with your business and just like basically 2x it. That's the idea. And that's why my offering is kind of surrounded around that. So if your funnel looks like this, let's change it. And the thing that is lacking right now, other than the content, of course, is trust, right? Because people buy from people that they trust, right? It's a person-to-person connection thing, right? So how can we insert trust into the funnel? Obviously, we can do it for associativity, so showing logos and companies, big brands that you've worked with in the past. But ideally, and this is a side benefit of the VSL that I've been talking about in previous videos, you have yourself in the video, right? Because actually, if you have a video of yourself on the page, people get to know you, how you think, the service you provide, then they're going to feel like they know you before they even get on the call, right? That's like literally a side benefit. The main benefits of the VSL is that it pre-handles objections, it pre-warms to service, all of that stuff. But showing your face on there is going to have a massive, massive impact on your building trust there. So if you can insert essentially a landing page in between, I'm going to expand this into a landing page now, with your offering, a VSL on there, and then a call to action in between the traffic, try and see if I can write traffic there, and then to the booking here, then you are going to massively increase all conversion rates and close rates on calls, right? Which is the idea. Like, we don't have to book hundreds and hundreds of calls. We just have to ensure that the calls that we take are the highest quality. And actually, if you do the mathematics on that, you find out that actually taking a less amount of calls but a much higher quality is not only better for the amount of money you're going to collect, but it just saves you time, right? Because if every call is like half an hour long and you take 100 calls, then that's 3,000 minutes, which is 50 hours of calls per month. So what we want to do is trim that down, talk to only qualified people that actually trust you and then know, like, and trust you from the VSL, and this trust building element in between that you've now added into the funnel. So that's the idea. Hopefully that helps. Super short one today, but that is like a really actionable tip. If you don't have that right now, then you need to either build it yourself based on what I've like said in these recent videos, or you can get someone like me to build it, and you can come and work with us because we do it very, very quickly. So if you want to do that, there's a link in descriptions to do that. If not, then we'll crack on and we'll keep posting daily update videos, and you can watch those and get loads of value from that anyway. So what I want to do for today is just track my metrics across my socials. So I've got 160 and 1160 and 8776. So the cool thing about this is that I can now track my stuff on a daily basis, right? Which is what I've shown in a few videos. We've had a bit of stagnation recently, which is absolutely fine. That is what happens as you grow, right? There will be periods of like kind of plateau and then ones of growth. So that's absolutely fine. And then same goes for kind of LinkedIn. That's a bit more linear there. But the good thing is I can see on a daily basis that my inputs are contributing to something, and that reinforces that I need to do these on a daily basis, right? And if you want to do something similar, then go for it. I can assure you it's the one of the best things you can do for yourself, not only to grow the business, but just become better at speaking and that sort of stuff as well. Not that I'm really good at speaking, but I know that I'm getting better from the first video I posted. So other than that, if you want to watch another one of these videos, then you can watch it on the screen there, and I will catch you in the next one.